Hello, probers.
Howdy, howdy.
Today is a special day. You see, because today is someone's birthday.
Whose could it be?
My little sister's birthday, to be exact. So, happy birthday, Smelly. But it's also special because today is Greybeard's birthday episode. For his birthday was about 2 days ago.
Ooh, you missed it. Asshole.
I don't miss shit. And today we celebrate with fondness. If you're new here, I'm your host this week, the king of the street grannies, the prince with the perfect peach, and the absolute bestest of best friends, Granny Moonwalker. And opposite me, with truly no idea what he's in for today, is the tallest man on the planet. The man with the greyest beard known to both man and extraterrestrial. The man of many names. Sally, a.k.a. Grey Nuts, a.k.a. Greyballs, a.k.a. Jism, just to name a few. Probers and gentle probers, I give you the 10th wonder of the world, Kev in the Grey.
I have no idea what's coming up, yet I do know that you're going to call me Tall, Grey, and a number of names that have never been my name every single week. Fortnight.
They are your names.
Would I be correct to think that Andre the Giant is the 8th wonder of the world and China is the 9th wonder of the world?
Yes. With it being a birthday episode, we will be exploring a topic outside of the extraterrestrial. Any ideas what that topic will be?
Tingle. Genuinely, I had it up there. I just saw fairies. Mr. Moonwalker has actually put in photos of Tingle from the Legend of Zelda series into the research notes. I hadn't yet seen that. I'd just seen that the title of the episode has fairies. You may recall a few weeks back I showed Mr. Moonwalker several wonderful images of Tingle, so that's where my mind went. Tremendous. Oh, that could not have gone better.
The year is Greybeard. Take a drink.
That's an interesting year.
Honestly, this is the only one where I will not be giving you the choice that I never had.
I've always given you a choice.
So, would you like
anything but a pina colada? Thank you, sir.
Actually, no. I am going to give you the choice. You can, when I fucking open this box. All these muscles that I can't open the box.
Better start working out your finger games. How'd you work out fingers? And don't say the first thing that comes to your mind.
There's a place in Colchester. I'm going to give you the choice. You can have one of the drinks out of the box, or you can have one out of the bag.
What's in the bag? What's in the bag?
That's for you to find out.
I'm going for the bag.
Okay. He's gone for the bag. So I've grabbed the first can.
What on earth is this? Nitro cocktail?
Nitro.
Infused with nitrogen. Is that safe?
Nitro.
Do I pour it in a glass or... Ah! Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, that's blue. Fucking hell.
This drink I'm about to drink is the bluest
Nitro.
blue. That's like old school bubblegum blue. That does not look healthy.
Smurf blue, Smurf cum.
I was swallowing as you said that.
Blue dubba dee dubba die.
Why would Smurf cum be blue?
Don't know. What does it taste like?
Smurf cum. Raspberry? As like a, slush puppies.
Yeah, like
The blue
raspberry.
slush puppies. Like that, but a bit sweeter with an alcohol tinge.
Ooh.
Downed in 2.
The year.
Was I supposed to be downing them?
It's your choice.
Shit. I'm going to regret that, aren't I?
The year is 1917. 9-year-old Frances Griffiths moved to England from South Africa with her mother. They were staying in West Yorkshire in a little village called Cottingley. Frances's cousin Elsie was 16 and the girls had often played together. One of the places that they would often frequent is the Beck, which was located at the bottom of Elsie's parents' house. Why would they frequent this location often? To see the fairies. Yes, fairies.
Ooh.
Elsie's mother would get furious because the girls would constantly come back with wet clothes and wet feet. But one day, Elsie boldly claimed that they would prove that the fairies were real. Greybeard. In what game was Tingle's first appearance?
Oh. Was he in Ocarina of Time? Or Majorca's Mask? I'm going to go for a punt at Ocarina of Time.
Greybeard. Can you select a drink from the box or from the bag, please?
I'm going to go for the bag again. I'm just curious more than anything. Oh, is that the same damn thing?
Sperm!
Can I swap?
Actually, yes, you can.
No, I've just opened it.
Then too late.
So there are other things in the bag.
There are.
That was the main reason I chose the bag. I was curious as what's in the bag.
What's in the bag?
Am I drinking because I was wrong?
Yes.
Was it Majorca's Mask?
It was.
Shit, I should have gone with my first answer. Piss. Ah.
Remember, you can sip. Ooh, sipping the sperm.
Ah, you son of a bitch. That must have been Papa Smurf.
Well, how do you think they proved it? With pictures, of course.
That looks like, coincidentally,
Fairy?
a fairy Zelda. Got similar ears. To be honest, any fairy probably looks pretty similar, don't they? Tinkerbell with longer hair, basically. So, fairies. This picture is looking very lovely, friendly, delicate, stereotypical what people perceive fairies to be.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe we may have covered on the show before that fairies are actually horrid, evil
I think they
creatures.
can be both. Pretty much like humans.
No, I think humans made up the nice ones, but the dark ones existed.
Or did they try to change their public perception to trick people? We're really nice, honestly. Trust us.
Trust us. Was one shitting in your hair.
The two girls would borrow Elsie's father's camera, a Midge quarter plate, and run off to prove to Elsie's mother that the fairies were real. About half an hour later, the two girls returned. Successful.
Ooh.
The girls couldn't wait to get the
What's in the bag?
to get the picture developed. Arthur, who was the father of Elsie and a keen photographer, had set up his own darkroom. So with great haste, he went to develop the picture.
Why does Tingle always look like such a sex pest? He's got a green outfit and then red tight little panties on the outside of his outfit. Is that an old school camera?
That is the type of camera that they would have used.
What year was it again?
1917.
Okay. Little cameras weren't around by then.
I think these were developed 1904, around then, I think.
Okay.
Greybeard. What time is the clock around Tingle's neck constantly stuck on?
5:10?
Greybeard.
Shit.
You can take a drink from the box or one from the bag. Bearing in mind, if you go from the box and you do get a pina colada, I will.
All right, let's go to the box then. What time is it? Can you tell me the answer?
I can. It's 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock. Okay, I didn't actually know that one. Probably finish the drink I've got, shouldn't I? Yeah, that blue one
Sharp.
gets worse with every sip. That's a real mature blue raspberry.
Mature blue.
Oh, that's not too bad. Passion fruit. Passion fruit martini. It's the campus drink you can order in a bar because it always comes out in a real feminine cup dressed up, but it tastes so nice.
Tastes so nice. Appletini. The picture that emerged from the film flummoxed Arthur.
What is that? The clock doesn't say 4. Mr. Moonwalker is showing me a picture of a preteen, I'd guess, dressed up as Tingle with the pants on the outside. In the seductive Tingle pose. That's very wrong.
Don't know how old they are.
Do you have that outfit?
No.
If any of our listener base don't know who Tingle is, they're really going to be missing out. Pause the episode right now and go and Google Tingle.
Yes, do it. And if you type in seductive Tingle, you will probably find half the pictures that Kev has sent me.
Any adult word content beside the words Tingle will come up with a gem of some description. Not made by me.
Frances was behind a bush, and in the foreground is what can only be described as 4 fairies, which appear to be dancing.
Okay. Do you want me to comment on this photo?
That is a real photo that was taken.
So, does one of the fairies have 2 heads, or is that just my eyes?
That's your eyes.
Because that fairy's got 2 heads. And the bottom right fairy also seems to be 2 fairies in one facing towards us, one facing to the left of the image.
Right. Those drinks have hit you so bloody quick.
I'd argue this is 6 fairies rather than 4. The one playing the trumpet, which is a dual trumpet. Tell me there's not 2 trumpets in that image.
There's not 2 trumpets.
What is that fairy goblin? She's got one in her hand and there's another one in front of it.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
That's her hair in the background that you're seeing, like through whatever it is, or like a mark on the wing. That's one trumpet. I see what you mean. Like she's
got her hand wrapped around one of them.
And then there's something above that, which I think is just a mark.
Which her right hand is reaching towards.
That's the mark on...
And it goes all the way to...
the sleeve of the...
But it bypasses the sleeve. That fairy's gobbling 2 trumpets there, I'm afraid. Look at the arm of the one in the back. She's got an arm coming out the back of her back.
That's part of Frances's top.
Why is it so bright in comparison to the other side?
Because you can't see... It looks like she's got a waistcoat on or something like that. So you're seeing the white collar and then the black and then the white of the sleeves.
I'm sorry, but that bottom right one is definitely 2 people in one.
Don't apologise, you're drunk.
It's got 2 heads, one facing this way and one facing that way. That's a demon fairy. See? I mean, this is pretty impressive for 1904.
1917.
This is pretty impressive for 1917. It looks like an old school Disney film, you know, where they superimpose the cartoons on top of people. Yeah.
Arthur soon came to his senses, though, thinking to himself that his daughter had spent some time working in a professional photographer's studio, and once he'd remembered this, he dismissed the fairies as cardboard cutouts. 2 months had passed and the girls decided to borrow his camera again, this time coming back with more evidence. And once developed, this picture depicted Frances sitting on the grass with her hand out reaching to a gnome.
Gnomes as well as fairies?
What's in the bag?
What is this picture? Granted, it's someone dressed up as Tingle. That blue stuff was heavy. But where is this taken from?
Don't know.
This is a real person dressed up as Tingle, and it looks like it could be part of an adult film. Oh, you don't actually have the picture of the gnome. All right.
Arthur had had enough of this shit. He thought this was a prank and was tired of the girls messing around with his camera, so he refused to let them borrow it anymore. Polly, Elsie's mother, believed that the girls were telling the truth and that the pictures were real.
So this photographer guy thinks that they just had cardboard cutouts.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't look cardboard to me. It's hard to say when it's such old photography, but that doesn't look cardboard to me. As I say, it looks superimposed, if anything. She looks very... What makes this photo stand out as most likely hoaxed, sadly, is that she is clearly like posing for a photo, not looking at the fairies around her like, what the frick? Why is there a fairy in front of me? It's very staged.
I get what you're saying, but
Yeah,
at the same time, she might be looking at something that's further in front.
There's a fairy touching her chin.
We covered that.
It's touching her wrist. One's playing two trumpets in front of her. One's got 3 legs, possibly a 4th hidden behind. She should be freaking out, and she's not. And why are the fairies just happy to have their photo taken?
Maybe they're friends.
But they're not posing like she is.
What if they don't know the photo's being taken?
What if?
What if?
Then I expect them to be doing more than what they're doing in the photo. I want a full band being played.
Just a trumpet. In mid-1919, Polly attended a meeting in Bradford. The meeting was of the Theosophical Society. The lecture, Fairy Life. At the end of the meeting, Polly took the 2 photographs her daughter and niece had taken and showed them to the speaker. This made the speaker nut in his panties. These pictures are then put on display at the annual conference in Harrogate. This is where the leader, Edward Gardner, locks eyes on them. The fact that the 2 girls had not only been able to see fairies, which others had done, but had actually for the first time ever been able to materialize them at a density sufficient for their images to be recorded on photographic plate, meant that it was possible that the next cycle of evolution was underway. This is important because one of the pillar beliefs of Theosophy,
Theosophy?
Theosophy, yeah. All right, Theosophy. Is that humanity is undergoing a cycle of evolution towards perfection.
So humans are turning into these things?
Turning into perfection.
That fairy with 2 heads, I wouldn't describe that as perfection.
Greybeard.
Yes.
What is Tingle's method of travel?
Ooh, which game?
Main method of travel.
Hot air balloon.
Greybeard.
Yes.
From the box or from the bag?
Which game?
Box or bag?
Beetle uses a hot air balloon in some games, but Tingle in other.
Box or bag?
Bag if I can not have blue.
Eat it from the bag. And I've got to pick it up. It's heavy. Ooh, it's yellow.
Oh, it's going to be like a luminous dead yellow, isn't it?
Peach on the beach.
Huh? I was right.
You were right. The answer was, well, it just says red balloon, but you said balloon, so
Yeah.
I'll accept that.
I should have said give a blue. I think you'd really like the blue. Especially one of those mature blues.
I only got 2 of
From
them.
them blue balls.
Only got 2 and you've had them both.
Oh! I feel like I'm neglecting the box, but it's more fun picking something you can't see. Could be anything in there.
It's good to know. Although Gardner got a hard-on for the evidence, he was also a smart man. So he sent both the pictures and the original glass plate negatives to a photography expert named Harold Snelling. Harold Snelling claims that the original negatives are completely genuine.
Genuine.
He didn't, however, claim that the photos showed fairies. He just claimed that the pictures were not doctored or tampered with in any way. Gardner used this as proof and had copies of the negatives produced so that he could sell them at lectures. Now this is where shit is about to get real. Sorry, go ahead.
You go.
Do you recognise that fellow in the picture?
Is that your great-great-granddad? I recognise the moustache.
No.
That wasn't Snelling, was it?
It was not. And as you ask that, you do not know who it is. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Yeah, I wouldn't have recognised him.
So Sir Arthur Conan Doyle got wind of these pictures. He had been...
You're about to tell me Doyle believed in fairies?
He had been commissioned to write a Christmas article on fairies for the Strand magazine. He contacted Gardner, asking about the prints in June 1920, and wrote to Elsie and Arthur Wright asking to use the prints in this article. Arthur blew a load in his panties and gave full permission. He was going to get paid. However, Arthur, a man of true honesty and trustworthiness, refused any money for the prints, exclaiming that if those pictures are indeed genuine pictures of fairies, they shouldn't be soiled by money.
Interesting.
Doyle and Gardner wanted more proof about the validity of the pictures, so they contacted Kodak.
Kodak? The bloody company that made the cameras?
Yep. Kodak's technicians confirmed that the photos are genuine and haven't been doctored in any way. But they didn't say that the fairies were real, so declined to issue a certificate of authenticity.
How could they authenticate someone else's photo?
They would then seek out further proof from another company, but this company said that there was some evidence of faking. So Sir Doyle and Gardner decided that 2 out of 3 was a good call. But Doyle wasn't done yet. He showed those photos to a physicist and parapsychologist, Sir Oliver Lodge. He believed the photos to be fake and suggested that dancers had masqueraded as fairies. But I would like you to remember the first picture and how small the fairies were compared to the 9-year-old.
Where the hell did dancers come from?
Well, he thinks dancers dressed as fairies and then posed for the pictures.
Where's a 9-year-old going to get a bunch of dancers from?
Not only that,
they didn't even look bloody real.
Look at the size of them compared to her.
They had all messed up faces and free hands.
AI fairies.
They did look AI. They did. I don't understand where that theory has come from. Like, there are far more plausible hoax explanations than that. If you tell me they're dancers, that's what this one actually was. That's going to be more amazing to me than if this was frickin' real.
What? They got dancers that small?
A 9-year-old?
Dwarfers.
Recruited dancers? Free hands?
Dance of the Dwarfs. In 1920, Doyle sent Gardner to meet the Wright family. Arthur told Gardner that he thought the pictures were obvious fakes, but was now unsure considering those now interested. So he searched Elsie's room looking for cutouts and scraps that would prove that they were fake, but he found none.
Destroy the evidence, come on.
Later that year, Gardner returned with new cameras and secretly marked plates. and asked the girls to take more photos of the fairies. The weather was shit until around August, and the girls claimed that the fairies wouldn't show themselves if others were around. Once alone, the girls took several pictures. These were sent back to Gardner, who was over the moon. He sent a telegram to Doyle, who blew a load in his panties. The pictures were published and the girls' names were changed to protect them. Doyle ended the article with the words, "The recognition of their existence will jolt the material 20th century mind out of its heavy rots in the mud, and will make it admit that there is a glamour and mystery to life. Having discovered this, the world will not find it so difficult to accept that spiritual message supported by physical facts which have already been put before it." Reviews were mixed, with one claiming that they believed the wonder and another claiming that knowing children and knowing Sir Arthur Conan Doyle has legs, I have decided that Miss Carpenters have pulled one of them.
That's a brilliant quote.
And those are some more pictures of the fairies.
That's the 9-year-old Carpenter. Is she still 9?
Probably 9 or 10 at this point.
Yeah. Kind of that
that's-
mischievous age where you'd pull tricks.
We'd pull legs.
Yeah.
So I think the top one is Frances and the second picture is Elsie.
Yeah, these
who's
pictures
16 or 17.
are better than the other ones. I'll give them that. She's actually looking at the fairies. They've honed their craft a little bit. That one's taken a knee in front of a witch. Elsie's a witch. They still look like Disney to me. Oh, there's another one. Gosh, I don't know what to make of them. They are well done. Considering this is early 1900s, you've really got to take your hat off to them. Okay, I'm in. As I said, in these new batches of photos, they are looking at the fairies.
So good they can't be fake.
And they're not bundled on top of each other looking all disfigured. They look like actual what you'd think fairies would look like, so that's positive. They do still look kind of superimposed. I don't know how better to say it. They're not transparent, but they just look...
like they shouldn't belong.
Yeah, like they're of a different art style to the photos. They're not quite cartoony, but they're not quite realistic either.
So they're fairy-like.
You could say that.
Did say that.
Did these children work for Disney?
Not that we're aware of in any point in their life.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know enough about photography to otherwise explain this one. This little bitch has caught a fairy.
Greybeard. What is Tingle's catchphrase?
Suck a dick.
Is that your answer?
Let me think about it. Is it something like, I'm a real fairy boy?
Is that your answer?
It's a question. I'd like you to answer my question.
Not going to answer your question.
So am I close? I'm a fairy?
Is that your answer?
No, it's a statement. I don't. It's been many a year. Why couldn't you have asked me these questions just after I'd played a Zelda game?
Because you would have just played a Zelda game.
Which game?
All of them.
Yeah, let's go for I'm a fairy. And I'll have something from the box, please. What is it?
Tingle Tingle
Touch my
Kulu Limpa.
Kulu Limpa? He does not say that in every single game. Absolutely not. Can you hit me with that catchphrase again, please?
Tingle.
Yeah.
Kulu Limpa.
Did you know that translated from fairy, that means I'm a real fairy?
So you know that by being a real fairy.
I can just speak the language. I was taught it by a real fairy. You.
Then why did you not know that?
I couldn't remember the pronunciation. Kuala Lumpur. Tingle wingle. Dingle dangle, strap it to your ankle.
In 1921, Gardner made his final visit to Cottingley,
I think we should probably end the episode at this point.
accompanied by Jeffrey Hodson, an occultist. There were no more photos, and neither of the girls claimed to see any fairies, but Hodson saw them and made notes on what he saw.
Did he now?
Later down the line, both girls admitted that they had played along with Hodson out of mischief and that he was the one they believed to be fake.
So he didn't exist?
They reckon he didn't see what he said he saw, that they just played along with it.
But they were still saying that they could see them.
Yes.
These two little mischief makers. Yeah, we should end the episode because I've had enough of these horrid drinks now. I'm going to acquire diabetes through these. But more importantly, the story's not going to get... The story's not going to get any better from this point, I feel like. At the moment, you've got photos that don't look real, but I can't explain them. So it's arguable that I could go with this one. But I know that shit is about to get stupid in some way, shape or form. Either they're going to overdo it or someone's going to poo-poo how they were made and I'm going to be out. So let's just finish up.
In an interview in 1966,
Oh, sorry. That's just a big sip.
Elsie admits that the fairies may have been a figment of her imagination, but maybe somehow she was able to photograph her thoughts.
Shut up, Elsie.
In 1971, the BBC investigated the case and Elsie stuck to her guns. The photos were figments of her imagination, and that's what she was sticking to.
She's laid that cable of a story and now she's got to hold it.
It's a picture of her in her later years.
Oh, bless her. She looks absolutely bonkers, bless her. She loves that this story's going around. She looks slightly tickled and slightly like she doesn't know where she is.
In 1976, both women were interviewed and both said that a rational person doesn't see fairies, but both still deny fabricating the photos.
Okay.
And this is the part of the probe
Here we go.
where we turn to science and skepticism. James Randi, a scientific skeptic, got a team together from the Committee for the Scientific Investigation of Claims of the Paranormal. They used modern for the time technology and concluded that the photos were 100% real,
Well, no one said they weren't real.
but the fairies were 100% fake.
There we go.
Once the photos were enhanced, strings could be seen supporting the fairies.
Oh, that's how they did it.
This was later corroborated in the early 80s by Geoffrey Crawley of the British Journal of Photography.
Damn, Crowley.
In 1983, the two women in an article in the magazine The Unexplained admitted that the photos were real, but that the fairies were fake. Elsie had copied some pictures from a book and added wings to them, cut them out of cardboard, and then supported them with hat pins. Once they'd taken the photos, they threw the cardboard copies in the beck.
What was the beck again, sorry? The water.
It's like the water or spring kind of thing
There's
at
a
the back of the house.
Couple of fairies floating down the beck. So it was cardboard. Someone said right at the start it was cardboard, wasn't it? It didn't
The
look
dad.
cardboard to me at all. The dad saw them do it. Was telling the world.
But this picture in particular, Frances believes is real. Although Elsie, who drew them, said that it was fake just like the rest.
Yeah, that doesn't really look like anything.
So the one on the left and the one on the middle just look like rag almost.
Blurs. Yeah, but the one on the right
One on the right,
looks
you
like
can,
a Disney princess.
yeah, and it looks like they've just put like cardboard figures in grass and taken pictures.
Yeah, again, because the camera technology is obviously not modern, that almost lends itself to making it look more realistic.
Absolutely, and I think that's what a lot of people got like caught up in.
Yeah.
It's what they've done looks too advanced for the technology at the time. So a lot of people think they're real. It's almost like if you used Photoshop, like the Photoshop that we have now, if you used that in like the 1940s, you could convince people of so much.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
In 1985, great year, Elsie admitted that up until the point they confessed, they were too embarrassed to, after fooling the likes of Arthur Conan Doyle. Greybeard, what is Mr. Tingle's significant obsession with?
Fairies.
There are two answers here. Is your first answer fairies?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your second
Because
one?
that's his whole thing, isn't it? He dresses up as a fairy because he wants to be a fairy because he loves fairies.
What's your second one?
Dick.
Is that your answer?
No. Money? Rupees?
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Box or bag?
Bag. Sorry, I've just scrolled. I didn't know there was going to be a picture.
Box or bag?
Box.
You were correct. Fairies
Excellent.
and rupees. And you have, yes, you've scrolled, so you've seen that picture.
What? There must be some sort of kinky subculture about Tingle. And granted, I knew this to an extent for the images that I showed you in the previous episode, but they were artwork that people had made. It wasn't real people dressed up as Tingle, rubbing themselves suggestively. This has given me a whole new field to Google.
It's also got the time on the clock wrong.
Yeah, it has.
Inaccurate costume.
11:05. But he's got the hot pants down.
So to summarise,
I'm just going to leave that there for you.
we have the case of the Cottingley Fairies. Two girls, one 9 and the other 16, are playing together at the end of the garden in the beck. The two were getting told off by Elsie's mother for constantly coming in with wet feet and clothes, to which they explained it's because they'd seen the fairies. Their mother wasn't having any of it until they said they'd come back with proof. And with that, they borrowed Elsie's father's camera. And lo and behold, they came back claiming they had proof. Arthur, Elsie's father, was an amateur photographer and had his own darkroom to develop the pictures. And once developed, there indeed were fairies. Arthur believed that these were fake and made of cardboard, but the girls were adamant. So they took the camera again and returned with more.
Should have seen it coming.
Fed up at this point, he banned them from borrowing his camera, but his wife and Elsie's mother believed them. So she took them to a Theosophical Society meeting. The photos were displayed at the annual conference, and the leader of the society got a hard on.
More real people pose as Tingle. Why are there so many? There's got to be some sort of little sex cult, hasn't there, of people who dress up as this little green person.
There's got to be.
They all look so sex creep-y. Is that a term? Creepy sexters?
Sex creepy.
Well, they're all in this like hunched pose with their arms sort of square against
Yeah, that's
them.
a very, like...
It makes them look
very creepy.
like they want to nibble your nuts.
I mean, is that a pose he strikes in the game?
Must be. Why else would everyone be doing the same pose? But I don't remember him doing that. But I haven't played it for many a year at this point. Is there just going to be like a million of folk? Can you walk me through this one?
Which one? No.
Mr. Moonwalker is just hammering me with images of real people dressed up as Tingle from The Legend of Zelda.
And again, inaccurate. Time's wrong.
That one's closer at least. And Tingle Tingle Kula Limpa. What does that actually mean? Wow.
Actually, you say that. Did you not say it means I'm a fairy?
I knew you were.
But how creepy does that other one look?
Yeah, that's the only one that isn't in one of the poses. They're either laying down seductively touching themselves, or they're in that weird hunched over pose. Apart from this last one you're showing me that looks like I don't even know.
It just looks creepy.
Yeah. Like that meme of that obsessed girl.
Oh, with the crazy eyes.
Yes.
Yeah. No, the leader gardener got the photos tested by an expert and they came back as genuine. He created new ones to sell at lectures. Wind of the Fairies caught the nose of Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, who had been asked to write about fairies in the Strand magazine. He'd done his research and wrote to Arthur asking to use them, and also spoke to Gardner. They got the photos tested by 2 other companies, including Kodak, who claimed them genuine, whilst the other company said they were fake. 2 out of 3 isn't bad, so they went for it. But to be sure, they asked the girls for more pictures of the fairies using equipment they'd provided. And the girls provided the evidence that Gardner needed. So with a hard-on, he telegrammed Doyle and the story was published. After the publication, reviews were mixed, and for over 40 years, the girls, now fully grown women, maintained their story. In 1978, the photos were debunked to be cardboard and string, but it wasn't until 1983 that the women confessed to them being fake. A few facts which happened later down the line. In 2017, 2 more fairy photographs were presented as evidence that the girls' parents were part of this conspiracy. And the photos were taken in 1917 and 1918. But both photographs are poorly executed copies of the original photos, and one was published in 1918 in the Sphere newspaper, which was before the originals had been seen by anyone outside of the immediate family. Frances's daughter appeared in an episode on the TV programme Antiques Roadshow, which was broadcast on the BBC in January 2009. She had the photographs and one of the cameras that was given to the girls by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Christine told the expert Paul Atterbury that she believed, as her mother had done, that the fairies in the 5th photograph were genuine. Atterbury estimated that the value of the items were between 25 and 30,000. The first edition of Frances's memoirs was published a few months later, under the title Reflections of the Cottingley Fairies. Considering we both know this is bullshit, I'm not going to go through the whole what do you believe bit, but what do you think of the overall case?
25 to 30k.
I think probably 24,999 or 29,999 of that is because the camera was given to them by someone associated with Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Not the fact that the fairies were real.
Okay. The world gets caught up.
Oh, massive.
Crazy. And old Conan Doyle got sucked in. I don't really have any reflections because it was bullshit. The dad told us right at the start what was going on. He knew. And I didn't listen to him, so I can't criticise anyone else for not listening to him. He was like, it's done with cardboard. Ignore him. But the world wanted to believe.
The world did want to believe.
And that's a dangerous thing. Yeah, these fairies weren't evil enough.
Oh.
I'm starting to get dizzy.
There was another set of rules for you having drinks here.
Oh, no.
But you avoided it. The rules were every incorrect answer, which you had a drink for, and every one you got correct, I drank for. And for every 2 inappropriate Tingle references, that would equal 1 drink. But you didn't make any.
I made.
So
He sucks dick. It's his catchphrase.
But that was your answer. It wasn't outside of the answer.
Yeah.
Or outside of the question. Thank you for joining us for this week's probe. You can find us on Instagram at But It Was Aliens, Facebook at But It Was Aliens, and we also know there are no more Tingle pictures for you there. We also have
just checking
our Facebook group Extraterrestrial Towers, where we drop memes of mummies and shit. We are also on Twitter at But It Was Aliens and on Patreon.com.
Instagram.
/ But It Was Aliens.
Tingles Wingle.
And there you will find Side Probes, the spin-off of But It Was Aliens, where we probe stuff. Dicks. Princes that like to peg. Ghosts. Ghost boats. Ghost dogs. Psychic dogs. And much, much more.
This image you showed me of Tingle behind Link, I thought inappropriate things, but I didn't say them. Just so you
Good
know.
for you that you didn't.
Because he looks like he's sliding something in.
Sliding something in where?
He's linking.
Box or bag?
Bag. Oh no.
Remember, the truth is up there. Hashtag. Fuck me, that's green.
Oh no.
Probe.
Would you
No, I'm not having any.
no. I was just going to ask you a hypothetical question. If your partner dressed up as Tingle.
No, I wouldn't. Would you?
What if it had been a dry spell? Times were tough.
Box or bag? No, I wouldn't.